Hi, so we're here with Kai Baker, who got second place at the Oceanic Championships, and Jackson Spadaro, who did not do so well.
So you got 18th, it's not too bad.
Yeah, he's a scrub. So what were you playing today?
We both played Prophecy without Priestess, kind of like the Italy list, but a bit different.
And how was your weekend?
Pretty good. Came top 64 at Nationals with a really bad list that was given to me due to unfortunate circumstances. I scooped in top 64 and I didn't drop a game that event, didn't drop a match that event, I mean. And Nationals only dropped one match, so I did pretty well.
And what was your record for the Oceanics after Swiss?
5-1-1.
And what matchups did you play against?
I played 4 Prophecy, 3 Dragon. I lost to a Prophecy Mirror in round 2 because he kept Wabaku in game 3. I stopped my power, and that was pretty sick.
And what were your matchups in the top card?
I played Prophecy, Dragons.
Alright, well, let's see the deck.
Okay, so start off with 3 Magician.
Pretty self-explanatory.
Play 3 Kaiku. This card's obviously really good against the Mirror and Dragons.
Is that why you decided? Because I know a lot of other people just playing the 2, so you thought you would bump it up?
Yeah, like I said, this is pretty much the Italian list. We really like Kaiku. Obviously, it wins you the game if you can board it against a lot of the decks. Like, this card's just really busted right now. Play Jargon, obviously. And we played 2 Droll Locks. The only deck we were really scared of was the Mirror Match. Because you destroy Dragons with this deck. This deck is like the Dragon Maggola. So, like, we just wanted to win the mirror matches a bit more, so we decided to make Droll and Lock. Came up for me heaps. I drew it all against like, pretty much every mirror I played game 1 and 2, and I just raped them. So, really good card. I do not regret maining it. We didn't play any Veilers in the main on board. Do not regret that either. Veiler sucks. Veiler's good, but I just don't really like it in this deck that much. We played 3 Judgment, 3 Standard, 3 Secrets, 3 Crescent. This card's really good. It just adds to the consistency of your deck as a whole. It gives you 3 more cards you can open to hit your combo. If you miss your combo, you're fucked. If you hit your combo, you're probably going to win the game. So. Did
you ever find this dead in? Did you ever draw it later in the game and find it just sitting in your hand?
Yeah, of course I did drew Crescents, but if you've already gone off with Judgment, you can just keep Judgmenting because the cards all fuel themselves.
Yeah.
So like, if you draw dead Crescents, it really doesn't matter because you're like 400 cards more than them. So you played those. Played a 3 Master. This was Jackson's idea, basically. Basically, you just want as many combo pieces as you want turn 1. So it's like these, and the Magicians, and all that stuff are all combo pieces. That's what you need to hit your Judgment Day for 3 or 4. So playing extra Masters basically increases your chance of hitting it, because you need 2 of any 3, basically, to get there. 2 of any 5. You need 2 of the 5 cards to get there. So playing 3 Masters just increases your chances. Never really was dead for me. I opened 2 a few times, and I drew the 3rd a few times, but it never really cost. I don't think it cost me any matches. I lost 1 game 1 the whole weekend, so that includes 2 whole events. So I lost 1 game 1. We decided to main 3 Star Hall once again for the mirror match, and this card's just busted. Being able to play around Droll and Lock is like really unfair, and you always want to open this card. Because like it just lets you they're just straight counters for Judgment. You don't need a Spellcaster, you don't need anything. They just add counters. And they obviously when you have like a 2k attack Jargon, you can't lose the game. It makes your blue guys, the Magician, like unkillable. They become beasts.
Yeah, it's probably pretty good in the mirror since most people are just playing 2 gives you
So cards really good. Played 3 Upstart. In testing, it conflicted a lot with Crescent. In the actual tournament, it happened once to me. What about you, Jackson?
It was like no times at Nationals, once at WCC.
So, it probably should come up more than that, but it's really not that relevant. You can generally just hold it till next turn and then play it with your other Judgment, or just set it.
That's fair enough.
Because you want to set a lot of aggro in this deck, so you don't get burned and shit on your Fate. I mean, you don't get blasted on your Fate, because bad players really like to blast the Fates, and it kind of annoys me. I started realising this about halfway through day 1, and I started setting like Eternities and stuff like that. I played 2 Tower. It's really important in the mirror match. Really good against EEV. Like I would never play less than 2. You need to be able to tower over their tower. Controlling the tower pretty much wins you the mirror match. And basically everyone I played against played the mirror match like shit. So yeah, that was good. I didn't lose any mirror matches, by the way. I lost 1 to Wabaku, but apart from that, I played 2 Fate. Sometimes I wanted 3, but I realised that was basically me just playing bad. You can generally, like, if you're removing one of your Fates at all time, you can always Eternity back with Master or anything. You should never ever run out of this card if you play 2 and you play well.
Yeah.
Played 2 Wisdom. Once again, this card's just really good.
Just protects your dudes.
Protects your guys. The nuts in the mirror match. They're stone cold nuts in the mirror match. Stopping their powers, stopping their star halls. You just get free, like, you have a Kaiku up, and they just, like, summon their, like, Kaiku and go to attack you with their star halls, and you Wisdom them, and your Kaiku swings over theirs, and they lose the game. Book. Just, like, probably the best spell, one of the best spells in the game right now. Every deck's maining it. Eternity, Life, and 1 power. We were going to play 2 over the 3rd star hall, but we just ended up deciding on 1 because we really wanted that boost in the mirror match.
Did you ever need any more lives?
No, like I side out Life against the mirror match, so I'd hate to main 2. No. I did need a 2nd power once though. Played 2 Wing Blasts and...
How was this card for you?
Card's the nuts in this deck. You have so many dead cards to pitch, and like if you resolve a judgment, you have 400 cards more than them anyway. So it's not like it's ever a neg 1. Well, it's obviously a neg 1, but
you gain so much advantage.
You gain so much advantage, you float through it essentially, and it's just busted. It's so good bouncing Jagger sacks and stuff. You could debate compulsory was better, but I really like to be able to swing, push back that card that doesn't let you banish things.
Kaiku.
No, the trap.
Imperial
Animal. I really like to be able to spin back.
Spinning star holes in the mirror match is pretty good because it resets all their counters.
Yeah. Star holes, Iron Walls, Kaikus, Jargons, anything that stops you from doing anything, this card gets rid of, which is huge.
The card's also really good because like most of the time they summon a baby dragon to attack your Jargon or something, and you're putting it back to the top of the deck, so they'll like wasted another turn, and you just have a Jargon out still. They're just not drawing back.
Yeah, so you basically set them back a turn, and then if you set them back a turn, you get another 4 cards, and it's over. We played a Ghost Gold SJ. Has to be Ghost Gold.
For the cheaters out there?
No, not for the cheaters. The card's just really heavy. I don't know what else to say. The card's just really, really heavy. So.
And you want to go into the extra side next?
So that's the main deck, 40 cards, pretty much like the Italian list. We'll go to the extra deck first. My extra deck was a little different to this, but essentially half the cards in here are trolls. Played a Slacker Magician against Dragons. If you only resolve a Judgment Day for 1 or 2, turn 1. You get a Droll out, and it survives. You can summon a Droll in your hand and make this. Never came up for anyone, but it's better than the other 50 cards we played. Played a Garchi, a Phoenix, and an Elf.
They're all staples, obviously.
Standard. The only one you really go into, like this card sucks basically, but these 2 are good. You go into these a lot. You go into this one, like this is the best card in your extra deck. But this one comes up a bit just because you need to Life. It's only good with Life basically, and you randomly make game shots with it. We played a Dweller.
Just random.
I made a Dweller.
Oh, so Jackson actually made this card. Against Dark Worlds.
Yeah.
So he used it to be Dark Worlds. I never made this. Played a Chain. Once again, like we just have 50 million spots because we didn't play Priestess or Tuners.
And this could be pretty situational.
Yeah, like maybe you can stack 2 Kaikus and top deck a Magician, or mill a Jargon and Life it back, or something
you'd
dumb
probably
like
rather
that.
keep the 2 Kaikus on board most of the time.
Yeah, this never comes up, but it's just there in case. Played Pearl. Once again, whatever. A Maystroke. Like, these cards are all like semi-irrelevant.
Yeah, no explanations needed.
Yeah, Cowboy, Pap, Utopia, just generic rank 4s. This card can do stuff in time. Never came up for me. So can Pap. Pap's also okay in time in the rematch. Play the Strike Master. This card. You need 3 Kaikus to drop this card, or 2 Kaikus and a Life Magician, Vanishing Magician. So it actually never happens.
So you never made it.
We played a Zen Master. This card's cool. Lets you flip down your Magicians. Once again, this is never ever going to happen, ever. But it's cool.
So what were the different extra deck cards that you played?
We both played a Diamond Direwolf, I think.
I didn't actually get one. So.
Alright, well I played a Diamond Direwolf. I also played an Abyss Gaios. Every round I kind of had the Abyss Gaios on top of my extra deck. And I'd leave my extra deck face up, and then the opponent would look at it and be like, oh shit, turn it down. They thought I was playing Dragons. Kind of worked until round 2. Because then everyone knew what I was playing, but it was good for round 1. I won me a game.
Yeah, they play like how Alistair did with his Pelagia and Insectors.
Yeah.
And Shining and Gravekeepers and Countdowns.
Yeah, troll stuff like that. It works. It actually works. It won me a game.
Obviously, people here are a bit smarter than the Americans.
It's just
doesn't work till round 10 like in the YCS.
Alright, so
Sounds like mad. It's just
we played 3 Max D in the board. You need this card against dragons. You just need something when they go off on you. And bad dragon players get really deterred by this card.
And it's pretty good against those rogue Grenadier matchups too that idiots play.
Well, yeah, this card's just generically good. I didn't regret siding it once. Played the third draw. Card's amazing in the mirror match because there's really nothing to stop it. You have to play around it as well by like secreting and mastering your star halls and towers before you play your judgment. So you get a less powerful judgment off, but you play around the draw in the mirror match, which is huge. Forces them to play bad draws essentially. We played 3 Typhoon. Card's really good in the mirror. Card's really good against bears. It's even not that bad against dragons. I probably wouldn't put it in. I put 1 in against dragons because it was in time, and I couldn't side another card in my side deck because it does burn damage. So I put 1 in against dragons, and it let me Typhoon my Star Hall and search a card queue, and I won the game because of it. But yeah,
Cool.
that was a cool combo. I felt pretty cool for saying that.
And I guess you can use it to try and hit the Eradicators.
Played 2 Rivalry. The nuts against Vers, even though neither of us played any Vers.
Another rogue deck, so Gladiator Beast.
Yeah, it's good against dragons if you go first. It's not so good if you go second. It's alright. Depends on how good your hand is.
You can also lock them out if they have a Mecha Fan Beast Dracosac token.
Yeah.
You just lock them completely out of the game.
Yeah, I locked someone behind a token with his card.
Can't they just opt to destroy the token instead of the other monster?
No, but you only flip it when they have 1 token. Or
But
just 2 tokens.
they can't summon a monster if they have a token on the field. Like a summoning machine.
Yeah, that's really
Played 2 Mind Drain. This was the card that I couldn't keep in because of time. With Kaiku, you basically totally lock dragons out. They have essentially no ads but Tsukiyomi and just like random spells and traps and stuff.
And if you got a Jiagan too, like, cool story, bro.
Yeah, essentially this card's the nuts. It's better than Soul Drain. We played Soul Drain at Nationals. Well, I didn't, but Jackson did. And it wasn't that great, so
no one negates the banish shit.
but this card was good, really good for me. And I played, well, I really regret this, really regret this, but we started the Jester Lord EEV combo. This really sucks, really sucks. We played 4 games with it the night before, and we're like, good enough, decided to put it in our side deck. Wasn't the greatest idea. It actually won me a game in the mirror match, but apart from that, I kind of really didn't side it in anymore.
So like the first 2 rounds you sided in, and then just decided it
Yeah,
wasn't.
because I 2-0'd every mirror, but the one I lost to in round 2, and I EV'd him once in game 2.
I bet he was pretty surprised.
He was. Yeah, but I basically won every game 1 bar 1 this whole weekend.
So you just never really had a... This requires nothing in the bin, right, or something?
Nothing on the board, no other monsters.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
This combo, it sounds great, it looks great, it is not great at all. Not great at all. This card sucks. Please, if you want to play this at US Nationals, do not do this.
Is there anything else you want to say about your weekend experience?
Yeah, it was good. Hopefully I go to Worlds.
Solid day.
I really liked the deck. The main deck was good. Side deck wasn't as great as I'd like it to be. Yeah, nothing really else. Anything on you, Jackson? We had a third friend play this deck and just missed top card as well, so...
You thought it was pretty solid too?
Yeah, he thought it was good.
Alright, well that's all. Thank you.
Samuel, you go out.
Yeah.